Hey everybody, Preferred Selection here with some more Terraria Crashtest. We're back ready to do a little bit of adventuring. We've already been to the dungeon, but what we didn't have last time we were here was a Orcallum pick. However you like to say Orcallum. It's hard to pronounce. That's okay. Come on, Fairyville, keep up. Still in the pre-hard mode dungeon. Pre-Plantera dungeon, if you want to call it that. That's probably the most elegant name for it, is pre-Plantera dungeon. Handling it pretty well now. We're in spider armor. With some titanium gear. I can't decide if I want the warding jellyfish necklace on for the just like 4 defense, or if I want to be wearing this cloud in a balloon just for the nice little bunny hop. Double jumps are nice. I think I'll keep the double jump for now. Let's see, where are we heading? Whoa. That away. I'll use the light discs. I like light discs a lot for the dungeon. You can tell if the spawn rate is still a little bit tricky. There's a lot. There's a bed. I like beds. There's a lot of enemies around. Hey, I like seeing you. Golden key. That's nice. I'll take 10 gold bars. Why not? Even the adjust area is a... yeah, sure. Why not? Even mine this up. I think I'm going to be okay for inventory space. Make that jump. So as you can see, here's where the dungeon gets a little bit different than your standard dungeon. Normally, you don't find random big chunks of adamantite and titanium. Maybe you do. I feel like I would be okay with finding this on a Terraria map. Although it's a little bit... I know that I'm playtesting this just to make sure that everything looks okay and that everything works. Like the way this room looks. I think the torches are a nice choice. I know this is just a playtest, but it feels so much like cheating. I can't help but feel like I'm just like cheating at Terraria. Like, oh, look at this. Look at this giant thing I found that I placed here. Now, I brought my forge and my anvil with me. Hopefully my minions can keep these guys off my back enough while I do a little bit of crafting. Alright, we need to imp out, because these spiders aren't doing anything. So, not a ton of adamantite. We have a lot of titanium because I went and did the thing where... Let's see, can I make all of it? No, I'm 2 bars short. $52 defense, is that worth it? I would rather have the minion, I think. Whatever. 52 defense is kind of nice. It's gonna make a big difference in this area. Probably a bigger difference than a spider, if I'm being honest. It's gonna mean that we don't have to think too much about combat. Getting golden keys left and right. So now we're in Pink Dungeon. Skeleton statue's a nice find. Don't need a pink dungeon bed. I've already got a dungeon bed. Let's see what's in this chest. I've had the worst luck with chests that... with choosing to unlock chests that I have not put stuff in. I swear most chests I've put stuff in, but in fact the majority of... I'd say a vast majority of locked chests I've put things in, but I know it's not every single one, so I guess I'm gonna get unlucky now and then. Ooh, I want to be over there. You know, I was just playing on my main character just a little bit ago, and my good old Beetle Armor character in the main Let's Play. Right now I take 4 damage from those spike traps. Another chest where I didn't put anything. That's unusual, I think. Maybe I missed more chests than I thought. That time I meant to hit deposit all, so I'm okay with that. And I'm even gonna do it again. I do not want too much. That is the one issue with this challenge, is that there's a lot. Like, since I didn't take anything out of the chests, I just like put new stuff in. Your inventory fills up really fast because every, well, maybe not every, but a lot of chests, you know, have an extra piece of loot, maybe 2. Although never mind, I haven't found a single extra thing really yet, so I don't know. Medicated bandage. Hey, I guess I was really worried that you'd miss medicated bandages. Drink a Thorns potion, drink a Night Owl, and move on. Quick Sack is still pretty much saving the day. We don't have too much dungeon to do. I mean, like, I don't feel the need to explore these giant dungeons. Which makes me wonder if I needed to have this much dungeon. If there's really anyone who's ever, like, wanted twice as much dungeon as they have already. But, you know, there's probably some people who like a lot of dungeon. Armor bracing, that's pretty nice. That's actually something we might want to wear. Don't need recall potions. I could... there's a lot of stuff I don't need. I'll figure it out later. Mostly, like, I'm not really looking for stuff. I'm looking for any, like... I really don't remember a lot of the Easter eggs I put in here. So there's gonna be a lot of times where... Hey, another light disc! That is a big deal. Now that we have 3 light discs, I think that the light disc has probably eclipsed our icicle. I think that 3/5 of a light disc is better than an icicle. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Don't really feel like I need blue candles. You know, I've never once drank a Featherfall... I have drank Featherfall potions. I shouldn't say never once, but I've pretty much... I'd say I've probably drank them once every few hundred hours in Terraria, and half of the times were by accident. So I don't know why I... Okay, Jack, that's an unusual choice. Jack is my name, by the way, in case you're wondering who I'm suddenly addressing. 50 bunnies! 50 bunnies. That's a lot of bunnies. Why did I put 50 bunnies on this chest? That's weird. That's okay, though. Sometimes you do odd things. There's actually a reason for it, like... bunnies are kind of useful in a weird way. If you want to use a bunny cannon, you need to farm up bunnies. And the bunny cannon is very, very powerful. Now this I remember thinking was interesting. There's a slime statue right here. So you can like farm slimes if you want with this dart trap or whatever. But I didn't put it here. I noticed it, and I was like, that's neat. But I did not do that on purpose. Armored Hercules beetle, that's really cool. What do we want to give up for that? Drink another Thorns potion, another Night Owl. Don't really need any of this stuff. I feel bad throwing away a magic missile, even though it's only 20 gold. It's godly, it's like 30 gold. Gotta save it now. When you record, you have to make sacrifices that I'm not sometimes not okay with making. What the heck? This is weird. Oh, I know what. So I put a bunch of torches around the corruption chest because I wanted to like find it myself. Like I wanted to be. Like, the reason I used 2 dungeons in the first place, what gave me the idea, was I wanted to make sure that this world you could get the Scourge of the Corruptor and the Vampire Knives. And, you know, I figured, oh, I'll just copy 2 dungeons and then that'll be the thing. But you don't want to be the person who gets the fluke dungeon that doesn't have the thing, and then you're out of luck. Yeah, we don't need more potions. So yeah, I like had to scour these maps. And to give you kind of an idea of like how kind of tricky it is to make a custom map. So you might not think about this. It might seem like it's just like really like easy child's play kind of sort of thing. And I mean, you know, everything's relative. It's not the hardest thing in the world either. Oh shoot, queen bees. I was wondering where this was. So 4 queen bees have awoken, which is neat. That's a lot of queen bees. Well, now we get our witch doctor to move in. We don't have to fight a queen bee for it. I mean, we don't have to fight one in the jungle. We can fight one in the dungeon. I think the light discs are the way to go. Seem like they're doing a lot of damage. Our health is slowly going down, but I'm not, like... We can just tank this. I mean, I can heal if I'm really worried about it. So 4 queen bees is definitely not a hard fight at this point. Although it could be. We did heal. There's gonna be so much loot. There's gonna be so much loot, and I'm not gonna be able to pick up, like, any of it. Another queen bee down. Okay, so there's a ton of loot on the ground. I have very full everything. And a ton of money all of a sudden. Alright, what don't I need for serious? Like, let's put a chest on the ground. Put these torches around it so that I can come back and find it like on my own time, and just be like, I'll just be super boring, and I'll be like backtracking for this chest. That's okay. So this chest is gonna take all the stuff that I'm saving that doesn't really need to be saved. The stuff that's just like money or whatever. The bunnies, I'm afraid, qualify. I don't need all that ash block. Not right now. Okay, so that's stuff that I don't need. Which means that I can go pick up a bunch of this. I don't think I'll worry about... I'm not worried about the bee clothes. I don't need bones. Hey, an Azar's nice. I don't know when I got that. That just dropped randomly in the middle of the fight. Why is this painting here? I don't want that. I don't want to get hit by this anymore. Really, if I'm worried about gold, I should take this friggin' shadow key. Like, that's 2.5 gold right there. Okay, so is there any... Man, alright. Go away, pressure plate. Is there anything else dropped by the bees that I missed? I should see, like, hearts if there are. Some hearts up there. Yeah, there's some bee stuff. Thought I saw a hive wand drop. Now, a good question is, can I even see on my map where that bee came from? Like, let's see. Because I wanted you to, like, understand what happened after the fact. Like, I wanted it to make sense. So... Don't need honey. Don't need... a bunch of beekeepers. Oh, I'll keep the bee nades, whatever. Actually, I can loot like a little bit of this because I'm gonna teleport back here. Godly magic missile did not survive the trip because I have to dig up this bed. Place the bed up there so I can teleport back to spawn. And now, why did I need to be back to spawn? Just to feel good about my inventory, pretty much. Oh, okay, so I've got 1 titanium bar here, which means I'm 1 titanium bar away from happiness. I'm this close. I don't know why I'm trying to quick stack this stuff. This stuff's not gonna quick stack. It's all like unique, cool things. I should be selling it. I don't know why I'm keeping a blue moon and like the millionth handgun. I'll sell a little bit of it. Would you like a gun? Go for it. Would you like... the rest of it's not... I'll keep the cobalt shield, why not? Okay, so that was the dungeon. And I'm gonna try and zoom in on that map and see... You see where those queen bees came from? It's right around here, right? Oh, you can't really tell. That's kind of neat. I'm fine with that. There's just like 80 lizard brick and some dart traps, but you could go find it if you wanted. Like, you could just look at the wiring and figure out where it was. But I have to do so much inventory management now. I don't know why I'm getting, like... Oh, man, I shouldn't, you know... I shouldn't be getting this, like, into... Like, oh, I gotta min-max my money when it's, like... just a playtest of a map, but... You know how it is. You've been there. That's Terraria for you. Alright, well, I'm gonna call this episode. I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.